16% of the 36 million people in Uganda are people with special needs. A big percentage of them are children. These are children who have to go to the same schools, face the same situations, and sit the same exams as other children. As we celebrate the International Day of the Girl Child, we shine a special light to the girl child with special needs. The theme Girls' Progress equals to Goals' Progress expounds and clearly includes girls with special needs as well.
I am working with CRANE, which is Children at Risk Action Network, and it's a network of different organizations, over 120 in number. They are located within 100 kilometers from Kampala Central. We believe in keeping children safe, and we have three core outputs, which is having children in families, having children in safe spaces, and having children in education. Today we join the rest of the world to mark the International Day of the Girl Child. The theme for this year is Girls' Progress equaling to Goals' Progress. That can only be achieved if all girls, irrespective of their ability, are given the appropriate opportunities to develop their God-given potentials. We want to specifically bring to the attention of everybody the need to also look out and support children living with special needs.
Children with special needs are indeed special because they need extra help to function in their environment. Yeah. And the other reason that makes them special or even more vulnerable is that very few people in our country understand special needs, and also there is a lot of stigma and myth and fear attached to them. Because of that, they are subject to abuse, to neglect, to many sorts of things that would not happen to any typical child.
We should love our children with special needs. They are good, they are gifts like any other child they are from God.
I call upon all parents who have those children with a disability to bring them here to Mukisa, because here they can help such children in a good manner, in a good way. They care, they encourage us to care for those children.
My boy at first, he could not do anything. After an operation, I took him to the hospital. I was guided by the medical workers, like the physiotherapist. He started doing something. He could hold, he could sit, he started walking. But all those things I can't tell when he started doing them.
Girls with special needs grow up to become women with special needs. And these women with special needs will be women who will maybe have their own children, run their own businesses, or affect society in many different ways. So if we are thinking about girls' progress, you need to think about all girls, because all girls affect the progress that we're talking about.
Education is a tool to emancipation. And girls being a unique group, girls with special needs are a unique group. In fact, the fact that they are girls in a society like Uganda, they are vulnerable because for many years, girls have been marginalized. I think it is a resource issue and also a cultural issue where they are supposed to be submissive. I think to me, the theme is very strategic. If we look at a girl child with special needs, it implies that we need to be critical in thinking and say, how do we take forward the education of these girls? We are in the wave of inclusive education, which is a global strategy for reaching as many learners with special needs as possible and making society inclusive where everyone is respected.
As a family, the way you treat your daughter with special needs will teach others how to treat her.
It is very interesting if we're celebrating the International Day and talking about special needs and the deaf children, the deaf girls specifically. I think it is very important that the deaf children, the deaf girls are given the education so that they can actually be in position to offer or deliver services to the community. They must know Uganda Sign Language so that it can ease in their communication. And our communication runs basically on our hands.
And if government doesn't take an active role, then we are giving permission to the people in the neighborhoods to abuse these children. So as government, the policies, the structure, everything needs to show that girls with special needs have a position in our society.